this is the parcel room where all of the mail goes. I'm gonna try this parcel locker. This Davis Comic Finds tells me he sent something. It's a one-time access code. Let's see. Which one's opening?
I'm your huckleberry.
All right, sir. Let's see what it is. See if we can open these books at the gazebo. It looks free. Oh no, there's someone sitting there. It's gonna be tricky. It's the world's biggest litter box over there. Looks like the koi have thawed out from winter. The turtles are active. Oh yeah. I didn't bring any food this time. There's the Dickens right there.
Pizza! Pizza!
All right. Let's see what we got over here. Just minnows. Oh, wow. It's a nice big orange koi right there. With that.
Yes, I do.
What are ye looking at, huh?
And me with no food to give them.
No, because you got a gazebo in your backyard. Now, where'd you get it?
All right, not too bad. Still really nice over here. Okay, so got the box from
All right,
Dustin Davis Comic Finds. We'll go ahead and crack it and attack it. Thanks so much for sending this out, Davis. Really appreciate it. Oh! It's pouring. Okay. So we have two bundles. All right. Book number 1. Here is a Swamp Thing 1. Not exactly facsimile, but pretty close. They have the modern logo up there. I don't have this one at all. This Bernie Wrightson cover is gorgeous in person. Even with the modern reproduction techniques, this looks really cool over this, man. Thank you. Nice bag and board. Wrightson 72. Off to a great start. Can't go wrong with Swampy. Book 2. Oh man. Some beautiful poison ivy right here. Book 3. I don't have. I was considering collecting this run. I don't know these names, so I want to. Hopefully that running water sound isn't too much of a Newsom.
Yeah, little kids is a Newsom anyway.
Oh, this looks good. This almost looks like Yellow March. Let's see if there's a splash page. Yes. Right here. We have Pamela out on the balcony. And writer G. Willow Wilson and artist Masio Takara. Looks good. I'll even mention who colored this as well, because they did a really good job. Colors by Arif Prianto. She's budding. In bloom. Perfect, man. I've been into some Batgirls. This looks like this is probably Stephanie Brown and Cassie Kane. Hard to guess. In front of the full moon. Beautiful, man. This is really nice. Batgirls 1 by Clunan, Conrad, Corona, and Stern. That's a good sounding roster. I'm down with that. So at this point we have another Batgirls. Let's take a better look at it. Natural light does a lot of things better than artificial light, but it also creates just as much glare. Is Batgirls 1 also? Yep. Nice. The style reminds me a lot of Marcelo Trom or what's his name? Marco McCagney. This cover, it says Jorge. Okay. Yeah, I guess his name's Jorge Corona. Or George with a J, depending on which of his friends he's with. Chameleon.
Change colors. Like the chameleon. It uses the jungle.
You saying that Blaine and Hawkins were killed by a lizard? That's a bullshit.
Nice. At this point in the AOK, we have a. Is that a vampire hunting Harley Quinn? DC versus vampires, killers. Oh, it's a one shot too. It's about 5:30. I don't think it was gonna be any brighter in the morning though. It's just one of those days that looks like this all day. You probably just see it as a stale glow. So this is by Rosenberg
I want to eat chicken burgers.
and Bowden. Good news is there's like no wind. It's really still. So, Matthew Rosenberg pencils by Mike Bowden with Eduardo Mello. Eduardo Mello. Chances are this cover is by Hisham Abdi. Can't be right. Where's the cover? Shut up. Oh, some letters are silent in there and I don't know which ones. Probably the H at the beginning. Hisham Abshi. Yeah. Maybe I'm just hopelessly glued to enunciating the H's in names. Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. I don't have this phrase though. Oh, paper stock or card stock. Yeah. So diamonds are a girl's best friend. And kitties will swat at a string of pearls until they're blue in the face. Seems like they alternate. Sometimes they'll do the stats in the back. Sometimes it's front and center. Well, I'll find out later who Howard, Leon, and Bella are. Detective Comics 1047 featuring House of Wayne. Man, this is nice. Sorry, I'm being accosted with glare. Look at this cover. Okay. If I were to guess, it's probably Batgirl, Huntress, Catwoman, Samantha Brown, Cassandra Cain, and it's probably Nightwing, so maybe Tim Drake? No. Dick Grayson. Excellent. Oh, consecutive issues too. I am collecting this run. I'm hunting and pecking, you know. I'm definitely gonna be happy to have 155 though. I do enjoy these reads a lot. This era of Robin was good. I've never read this far down the line though. 144 and 155. This appears to be somewhat of the original creative team. When I first started reading, it was what's his name? Not Kirby Puckett. Rest in peace, Kirby Puckett. It was a Kirby, but at this point it's Beecham and Williams II. And these are nice covers. Thank you for the Mylar, Davis. Please look on Mylar and halfbacks. Yeah. Caviar of comics. Just great. I think this book ran 180 issues, so 15 years of Robin. 2 more issues in sequence. Yeah, still Adam Beecham and Freddie E. Williams II. These guys were on this book for a long time. Yeah, 162. $163. That might be Tim's reflection in his belt buckle. No. My bad. It's got a wheel on it, it's a watch. Alright. Communicator, telecom. 2 more issues in sequence. 166 and 167. 168. The Big Leagues. So these were all, from what I remember, pretty. There would be continuations, but it was a lot of like kind of one and done type stories, which I really liked. And if there was anything that you weren't really privy to, the editor would jump in there and in a caption box bring you up to
Previously
speed,
on Wolverine.
which was brilliant, you know. Here's 166. As soon as yeah, there we go. Hold it back a little further. Brandon Thomas and Freddie E. Williams II at 167. Another lesson. Start back here and just the book going forward. There we go. So this is written by Peter Milligan, Fred E. Williams, 168. There we go. This was coming up on the final year. The book ended in 09. So yeah, about
who
12
put the
more
lights
issues
out?
would take it to roughly 180. Sketch cover. Andy Kubert cover. These are fantastic. 169.
Try to enjoy the daylight. An underworld. A place that is just as real, but not as brightly lit. A dark side.
Ra's al Ghul. There it is. Without me blocking out the filtered sun. Feels like a thicker book. Kingspawn. Kingspawn 1, excellent. GameStop exclusive. I think this one's an exclusive, so they probably just have the covers that went out with Diamond for that cover list. Oh man, awesome. I didn't get this cover. Gunslinger Spawn 1. This was the cover I wanted too. That's great. It's pretty cool how he's working strictly in digital, and he still gets all those little Godfather-isms in there.
It's supposed to have to be pulling these hush puppies out.
He must have just programmed his stylus pen to do exactly what he did on paper. Yeah, it's a shame this doesn't exist as a drawing that someone could hang on the wall, but this is the closest thing. Thanks, Davis. I know you like Western comics too, so I don't know if this is exactly a Western, but thank you. Royal City. Is this Jeff Lemire stuff? Absolutely. This is really helpful. Royal City 1. Yeah. Okay. Just talking to a couple of friends about that Fish Flies book that went out as a free comic day. I love Lemire's watercolors. Are you serious? You're sending me Dark Horse Usagi books? This is awesome. Stan Sakai, issue 23. This Dark Horse one is a beast. I've only just recently learned it's a beast. Those short swords. Blue steel. Did I bring my wallet with me? Just want to know if I wanted to go to the store, if I'd be able to. I got my wallet. Yeah. Usagi Yojimbo 4. Man, this is great. Must have felt so good to not be inking Aragonas anymore. There's a lot of motion in this cover. That's what I like about Sakai is his stuff has like this frozen in mid-air, but also very still look to it. When you do little things like that stippling on the gi, it creates this this solidity but it's also very fluid too.
Intended to impress others, ostentatious. 2. Marked by an unwarranted claim to importance or distinction.
Pretentious.
All right. Stray Dogs Free Comic Day. Tony Fleets.
Come along with the
Oh man, this cover, that's haunting. This cover, you see a sinister reflection and a puppy dog being charmed by a monarch butterfly. It's kind of the theme of the story in a way. The trust willingness of a dog and the criminal nature of mankind. It's classic storytelling. Innocence and evil intertwined, at odds. Yeah, this is great. This show wasn't for me, but I did want this cover. I did see one really good episode of The Sandman, and I didn't even know there was going to be like an 11th show, but they did Dream of a Thousand Cats and Gallipoli, and I thought
Calliope
it was really good. Story involving imprisonment, the notion of a muse, an inspiration, a source of inspiration, and those are just themes that Neil Gaiman can really weave a profound story into. Mike Dringenberg. Mike Dringenberg and Sam. This is a reprint of the original Sandman issue 1 from 1988. So this isn't a new series. There is like new Sandman universe stuff, but this is the original with a Netflix style cover. I dig it, man. Thank you. Suicide Squad. Nathan Zerdy cover on issue 1. It's great. I don't know who this character is. I see a Nawe back there. Deadshot. What's his name? El Fuego. Can't think of it. Diabolique. Oh no, never mind. It's not back there anyway. I see the babies. Good. As I've never seen this cover. In all the comic halls and everything, I've never seen the Suicide Squad. And a lot of issue 1s, man. Thank you. Whoa. This is a double cover swipe. The Boys, Dear Becky. This is a cover swipe of Spider-Man 316 with a looming figure of Venom, Spider-Man in a really bad situation, and also of Spider-Man issue 1. Cool. I don't know which character this is. I don't know if this is Bill or if it's Frenchie. Not sure. It's probably the Butcher though. Check this Sienkiewicz cover out. Marvel Knights from the new NEU era of unofficially of Marvel. Brian Michael Bendis and Chuck Austin. I've never read a Michael Bendis story before, which seems impossible. I never read any Ultimate stuff. Bendis. Is that signed by Bill Sienkiewicz? Or it's signed by Bendis? Thanks, man. Kind of showed my hand there, having not read any Bendis, but that's okay. In issue 2. Oh man. Got more signed books here. This is awesome. Wait a second. Did I miss? Okay. Because this one has a photo op. Not a photo op, but someone took the opportunity to have Amanda Conner sign this. Justice Society America 2-4 with Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda. And they got a photo of Amanda behind the signing table. That's brilliant. This photo was taken a while ago. This book is from 05. She didn't date it. No, Jimmy Palmiotti did though. It's 06. So chances are these were signed together. They're a dynamic duo. So that's 17-year-old ink. Dude, thanks. I wasn't even collecting at that time. I love that. I love that. I was just saying, I love some Ripclaw. This is signed by, I know that signature too, that's Ron Mars. I call him Little Ronnie Mars. Whoa. Dude, thank you for this. This is pretty great. Spawn 117. Let's see who signed it. Medina. Wow. Medina. I might be signed in bronze. Really nice. Penciled by Angel Medina. Inked by Danny Mickey. Who I think gets a little carried away. But this book looks good. You don't mind Danny Mickey inking over Angel Medina. It's a McFarlane and Capullo cover. You just don't want Danny Mickey inking over John Romita Jr. This character's name is like the Redeemer. So some good era Spawn right here. I recently kind of got out of the Spawn collecting world, but I still collect Spawn. I'm still into it. I'm collecting those Haunt books, for example, so I still like that era McFarlane a lot. Another signed book. The New 52, Future's End. No notation on this one. It could be Azzarello. That's Constantine on the cover. There's Keith Geffen on the book. Okay, that might be Jurgens. It doesn't look like Azzarello to me. It might be Jurgens. Stephen Mooney paying tribute to Dave Stevens. Rocketeer 1. I've been wanting to read this, thank you. Oh boy, I just saw something else too. Issue 2. This was the same time that a lot of people my age, 13, 14 at the time, fell in love with both Cameron Diaz in The Mask and Jennifer Connelly in The Rocketeer. So that concludes the comics. There's a couple more things over here. Okay, this is Vinny Throttle Mojo. I think this is Mojo. Spring in Ears. Thanks. I get a real joy out of dropping these figures in a tub of soapy water and scrubbing them with cotton swab, well, Q-tips. Not to do product placement, but yeah, that's therapy for me. I'll give this dude a jacuzzi. Ears spring real nice. Nice articulate. Yeah. Ball joint in the shoulders. Ball joint in the hips. These are great figures. And doesn't move at the tail. This is a Police Academy figure. My brother might just love having this in the apartment. Can't remember if it was Too Tall Jones or who exactly portrayed this character in the movie. But I think he's got some action feature. I think he's supposed to be able to hurl the goons. Yeah, this is cool. My brother will love seeing this, man. I don't think he has the Steve Guttenberg character. He probably has the Bobcat Goldthwait. He has the human beatbox. and a couple of, you got to get them going at the same time. Yeah, that's great. That's a nice figure. That would be like, these two would be like a good haul at Frankenstein's kind of figures.
And this is Boba Fett. And look, they can even have wars. Look at this. And look, fish. The fish eat the fish food, and the shark eats the fish. But nobody eats the shark.
Right here. Superpowers. Strampanelli, folks. Darkseid. Darkseid is from McFarlane. This is new for 2022. It's a nice figure, man. And finally, there's a pack of. Okay, I remember Trick or Trade. Yeah, these were the Halloween cards. I like the way this is just sealed in the pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this as is. Well, thanks so much, man. A lot of surprises, a lot of things in sequence and first issues. Really can't ask for more than that. This was great. Definitely a nice weekend. I finally kind of concluded a lot of my sorting, and I'm at the point where reading books is kind of becoming the main thing.
I've never seen anything like this. Neither have I. Strange day out here at Windswept Fields.
So I will work on these, and I'm still working on some of the trades that Davis has sent me from before. So, man, I'm floored. I really am. Anyway, these turtles are looking at me like, why didn't you bring me some food? That's the way it is, man. When you're a big guy, like seagulls, they look at you. Seagulls are smart. They're like, all right, fat stuff, drop some crumbs. The animals know. Animals know who has the food. So these turtles are preoccupied. They have their heads sticking out of the water, and they want to know why I'm not dropping donut crumbs in the water. So I better go, because these are snapping turtles. So everyone enjoy your Memorial Day, and enjoy getting up to some fun stuff. All right, thank you so much, Davis. This is really cool. He gave me permission to splice in some clips and whatnot, so I'm gonna have some fun with this and try to keep it under 40 minutes. All right, thank you. That's the boy. That's the babbling brook. There's a tiny turtle right there.
You ain't keeping it real. You ain't representing. What?
Wow. That's a new generation right there. Not the rock, that guy right there. That rock's lineage starts and stops with itself.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place!
Can't do it.
It's worth $3 grand, easy.
I know what it's worth, Norbert.
I'll give you $2,500 for it.
Wait, you just told me it was worth 3.
So, how bad do you want to pay your rent?
No way. I'm never selling it. In fact, I'm gonna be buried with it. It's in my will.
You don't like Larry? Larry?
Guy with the boots on, that's the main thing.